Hello, and welcome to December's BigTalk question. What is the deal with free will? If a meteorite by chance carves a crater lake out of the land our house used to occupy, we definitely would not call that a choice. At least not a conscious one. But what if we are responsible for everything? What if we are essentially the dreamer in a dream world? We're making it all up. Does that mean we have the ability to choose everything? Does that mean we choose for the meteorite to slam into our home? Let's assume for 1 second that we are indeed projecting every last bit of the world from our unconscious mind. We're simply not aware of it. Pause for a second. You really could be dreaming right now. Try to look away and turn back to the page. Basically, if the words remain the same and don't appear all jumbled, you can be fairly certain that you're awake. You could also attempt to fly, but for legal reasons, I probably shouldn't recommend that. Okay, but even in a dream, we're technically in charge of everything. We don't really have full control. If we knew we were in charge, we probably wouldn't have chosen for that asteroid to enter our atmosphere. Another example. We aren't fully free to fly unless we realize that we're dreaming. And as we become more and more conscious that we're dreaming, we gain more options, choices, and abilities to deal with the situations our unconscious mind creates for us. So we dream that a meteorite is about to swipe our pad off the planet. In a normal dream, we duck and cover because we are afraid for our lives. We don't realize that even if our dream self is consumed by molten meteor gas, our actual person can't be damaged. The one who's in the bed. We have the choice to stay and burn, but who in their right mind would choose that? We have very limited freedom, but we think that our only choice is to try to survive in some way, or die. If we do realize that we're actually safely tucked away in bed, we suddenly have more options. Our free will takes on new meaning. We still have the original options, even seeing what it'd be like to die. We can stay and see what it feels like to live and be smitten by a space rock, or at least what we dream it would feel like. We can try to stop it from turning our glorious home into a jigsaw puzzle, or we can change the falling fireball into anything else we can dream of. We could even generate a new dream sequence and ignore the situation altogether. Experienced lucid dreamers can manipulate the situation even more, perhaps becoming the fireball, the house, or the earth. They can deconstruct the rock to find out what psychological significance it holds and resolve an unconscious debate. Plus, there's always the option of waking up. Basically, the more conscious we become of our unconscious decisions, in the case of a dream, the creation of the entire dream world, the more free will we have. I might even go so far to say that free will consists of decisions we realize we have the option of making. In the dream world, it is safe to say that we have the option of consciously making any decision imaginable, once we realize that we can make those decisions. I think the waking world works the same way. Okay, practical applications of this theory. Becoming more aware of your unconscious decision gives us the ability to react to situations with more grace and peace, thereby making our lives better. Someone cuts you off in traffic, for example, and you curse them out. Now you're not only one person back on the freeway, you're angry and you're cursing. Why would you react this way? If given time to think about the options, would you choose this one? Maybe you'd blow it off because you can't do anything about it and you'd rather be happy than upset. Or maybe you'd speed up so they couldn't cut you off. Or maybe you'd choose to let them over out of your own volition. By examining the underlying motivations, or at least looking at a decision normally made without much thought, you have increased your options. I think this gives you more free will, because you are free to do more things. You may even choose the same response. Okay, not only are we opening up more possibilities, we also give ourselves control over our attitude and feelings. This used to be out of our control and in the hands of the events that happen to us. Seeing how we often make decisions that are seemingly out of our control gives us more compassion for others as well. When that guy flicked us off, for accidentally cutting him off, we responded in kind. But when we think about how we're just choosing anger over peace, we realize that they were unconsciously making that decision as well. We no longer see them as the enemy because they make the same mistakes we do. Personally, I'm in the process of realizing that I'm making up this world. It has nothing to do with the waking me, my real self that cannot be harmed by anything I can create in this dream. I'm also in the process of making this an awesome dream, because as long as I'm here dreaming, all of my projections might as well be happy, peaceful, joyous, and big-talking people. That's what I wish for you. And might as well be a damn fine dream. Thanks. See you in the forum, and see you next month.